Hello, I'm Walter from Champions Way. Today I'm going to show you how to add your own schedule to your web page. So what I'm going to do is first of all make sure that the computer you're on has the actual schedule that you're going to be using. So I'm just going to go into my downloads and make sure that my schedule is there, which it is school schedule currently. Perfect. So that's my schedule, which I'm going to be using. So I've got that there. Awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up the web page and just go into your social site and go ahead and get logged in for me. So once you're logged in, go to the page where you want to put the schedule. So now, as you know, it's easy enough to basically create a schedule through a hyperlink. So for instance, this would be my schedule page. So I'm going to go ahead and edit. So now I am in edit mode. And let's say this is going to be my schedule page. So our schedule is available for download. Click here. And of course you want to make sure that your grammar is up to date, so make sure you spell check it. Perfect. So I've got that all set up. So now what I want to do is you can have your schedule this way. So you can create a hyperlink by basically hyperlinking. Click here, highlight it, then go to your document manager icon, which is the piece of paper with the red paper clip on it, which is the document manager. So if I click on it, the document manager window will upload. Now, normally I like to keep everything organized, so what I do is I create folders to keep everything nicely organized. So this folder is going to be my schedule folder. Alright, so I'm going to click OK. And now I have a new folder here called schedule. So I'm going to open it, and this is where I'm now going to upload my schedule. So go ahead and select from your hard drive. So I've got mine in downloads, as you noticed earlier. So here it is. I'm going to click on it and then click open. This will now place my schedule within the document manager. I now need to upload it into the actual database. So go ahead and click upload. And you will see that the schedule is now uploaded into my database. So all I have to do is click on it to select. And then on the right hand side, you're going to see a field that says link text, target, tooltip, and CSS class. The one that I want to do here is target. So I'm going to drop that down, and I'm going to go to custom target, add custom target. Click on it now, just basically type blank. What this is allowing us to do is when you click on that hyperlink, it's going to open the schedule in a new window or a new tab. Therefore, your website will still be available on the other tab, which is what you don't, which is what you want. You don't want the schedule to open and then they have to go back to a previous page to be able to get back to your website. So I click OK, then I just hit insert. Now you'll see that the color has changed because now click here is actually hyperlinked. So if I go ahead and save this, if I now click on, you can see that now it is actually hyperlinked. So if I click on that, you will see that a new tab opens and the schedule opens up. So here's my tab with my previous page, and you see that it opens in a new tab. That is what the select target blank is all about. It makes it open in a new tab. Alright, so easy enough. We've got that hyperlink. But now let's say you want to basically have the schedule so people can actually see it on the web page without having to go and download. For that, what we need to do is we need to basically go back to your schedule and wherever it's located on your hard drive, open it up. So mine is in downloads. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to actually open it. Alright, so here's my schedule. So now what you want to do is to be able to put the schedule on the web page, it cannot be done as a PDF. It has to be an image. So now what I have to do is basically convert this into an image. So a couple ways. In the actual in your PDF, Adobe Acrobat, if you go to File, you'll be able to see that Create PDF allows you to have multiple selections. So what I'm trying to do is I want to export this PDF as an actual image. So if I go to Export and go to Image, it will now give me a variety of options. What you want is basically the JPEG. So if you click on JPEG, what's going to happen now, it is going to create that PDF as an actual image. So I'm going to go ahead and place it where you want. So if you want to have it in your desktop or wherever it might be, I want mine in downloads, so I'm going to save it as in downloads. So I'm saving it. So now what's going to happen is you can see that this is an actual PDF, but if I go back to my downloads window, which is where I saved the document, you're going to see now within my downloads, you're going to see now that I do have the school schedule again, but now you can see it's an actual JPEG, not an actual Adobe Acrobat. Alright, so that is the difference. So now I've got it as a JPEG. Perfect. So now I'm going to go back to my web page, and now I'm going to go to the same page where I was. I'm going to click the edit button. So now what I want to do is I want to place my image off my schedule right below my text. So if they want, they can basically download it. If not, they can just basically view it right on the web page. So I'm going to space it down about there, and then I think I'm going to center that. So now as you can see, when I center that, it centers the text above it as well, which is fine because I want it centered at any rate. So make sure you have the cursor where you want it. Now go to your image manager. So you got two managers, the image manager and the document manager. If you want to upload documents, you've got to go through the document manager. If you want to upload images, you have to go through the image manager. Seeing this is an image, we're going to go through the image manager. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And again, same idea. I need to basically have a folder for my different categories. So I'm going to go ahead and create another folder. I'm going to call this one Schedule. That way, whenever you're going to update your schedule, you can go ahead and place all your schedule images into this folder. It makes it really nice when you're having to go back and look for something later than going through, 60, 70 pictures. So now, go back to the folder you just created, open it up, and now I'm going to go ahead and upload. So from now here, I can select from my computer, and as we know, I've got mine in my downloads, so I'm going to go into downloads, and I'm going to look for it. So now if you hover over that image, you'll see item type is a JPEG. And of course, the one beside it is the actual PDF, but we want the JPEG, which is the image, so I'm going to go ahead and click it, and I'm going to open it. So now it opened that image within the actual image manager. So now I just need to upload it into my database. So it's going to upload. As soon as it uploads, it's going to preview it for us on the right hand side. As you can see, it's in the preview. What I want to do now is go to Properties. This is now going to show me the width and the height of that image. As you can see, it's fairly big. On your web page normally, because we've got the the content area on the website, and you've got the right hand side for highlights, your content area is roughly around 700 pixels wide. So what you want to do is change the width so it'd be able to fit into that area. Make sure that you join this little plug at the end of the width and the height. Right now it's not joined, but as soon as I click on one of the ends, it will join it. But what this means is if I change the width or the height, the other will change proportionally to it, so it will not distort that image. So if I go in and I change now the width to, let's say, I'm going to change it to, let's say, 700 pixels wide, you'll see that the height automatically changed with it. If you want, you can add a border color, and then you can specify how wide that border should be. I don't want to add a border to mine, so I'm going to leave it alone. Now the image alignment, this basically tells it where do you want the image if you're going to have text beside the image. So you could basically left align an image, right align an image, and depending on how you align it, you basically would have to pad that image, meaning that if you align it to the left, you're going to want to be able to pad the text that goes to it 10 pixels to the right of that image. So I would basically update this, but in this case, because I'm censoring the image, I don't want any text on either side, so I'm just going to leave it. And the image alignment I can leave alone because it's just going to place it for me in the appropriate area. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit insert. As you can see, the image is a little bit big because as soon as I click on that image, you can see the toggle bars, and you can see that that toggle is basically now underneath my capture form on the right. So if you hover over the toggle bar on the very right, you'll see that you get the two little arrows. So now if I click on that and I bring it in, you'll be able to manipulate the size of that image. So now I'm going to keep it there, which is 613 pixels wide. So if I release it now, you'll see that my image fits right into the area that I want. So then I just click outside of that image, and you'll see now that the toggles will disappear. And now what I can do is, if I go ahead and save this, you will see that now I have my image of the schedule inside the web page, and then if I would like, I can still go back and download the schedule and print it. And that's basically how you can add a schedule onto your web page and then be able to download it. Thank you for your attention, and as always, any questions, please feel free to call our support line, or even better, go to our website, championsway.com. Go to the support line, or the support tab, excuse me. And here, if you click on our live training classes, you'll be able to see that we offer classes, live training classes, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard, and 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. All you got to do is just click here and log in as a guest, put your first name in the field, and you will be logged into our training room where an instructor will be standing by to answer any of your questions. Just make sure that you get there 5 minutes before the class starts. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.